Welcome to the Honourable Saskatchewan Explorers Association's Prehistoric Kingdom. Now, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. A long, long time ago, in the Cretaceous period, in a place now known as Saskatchewan, this entire region was not what it is today, a prairie landscape. It was in fact under the water. As you can see right here, this is North America during the Cretaceous period. This, as you can see right here, is an inland sea, also known as the Bearpaw Sea. If you examine this area right here, that is modern-day Saskatchewan, except it is underwater.
Hello again, welcome to the Prehistoric Kingdom's wonderful marine vessel, our brand new nuclear submarine. We are here in the Bearpaw Sea exploring some of the giant reptiles which roam these waters.
It's very interesting being back during the early Cretaceous period, looking at all of these wonderful, magnificent sea creatures which no human being has ever seen before.
We are truly lucky to be involved in the
Look,
field
the
of
signs! Look right there! Swimming down right in front of us.
I believe those creatures are called baculites.
The fossil that I'm currently examining belonged to a prehistoric marine creature called a baculite, which looked something like a squid in a long cylindrical snail's shell. This brown-colored portion is the fossilized interior of the shell, but these glossy portions are the original shell that have been left unchanged, and they have this wonderful green and purple color to them.
And the interesting thing about baculite is that they are related to the ammonite, and my beautiful wife actually has earrings made from ammonite.
This lovely specimen right here is another example of the ammonite.
As you can see, this fossil has a beautiful sheen of autumn red and springtime green, which is actually the unchanged fossil of the original shell of the ammonite, exactly how it would have been back in the Cretaceous period. Another one of the innumerable creatures which lived in this area during this time is this mollusk relative, which looks very similar to the modern-day clam, which would have lived alongside the baculite and the coiled relative, the ammonite. Have you ever looked at a modern-day clam? If so, you will notice that they open and close in a fashion much similar to this. The hinge of this clam is this ridge right along the back.
In one of my many published books, I actually wrote about this creature swimming right in front of us. It is the long-neck plesiosaur.
One very large marine carnivore was the plesiosaur, which would have looked something like this porcelain model that we have right here. Its skull would have been very small, but its body was very long and it was very dangerous. And right here we have some examples of the paddles that would have been used to propel the plesiosaur through the water. As you can see, they were very similar to your and my fingers, except they were used for swimming.
Plesiosaurs were very fascinating creatures of the deep. Inside of their stomachs would have been something called the gastrolith, much like this stone right here on the ground. Plesiosaurs would have had stones or gastroliths inside of their stomachs, much like the modern-day crocodile, and they would have used them to break up the food inside of them.
My word! Is that a mosasaur over there?
I think it might
Oh
be.
my, strap, I better put on my seatbelt.
I think it's... Oh, no, it's turning away. It looks like it's going away.
Oh good, we are safe.
We are safe for now. We may come back. Oh, look, that plesiosaur is coming back.
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't I go put on my wetsuit? We'll go say hi to this gentle giant.
Sounds like a plan. A marine reptile with a much larger skull than the plesiosaur was the mosasaur, whose skull can be seen behind this glass. As you can see, it has teeth much like another modern-day reptile, the crocodile, but one thing it has that the crocodile does not is teeth inside below its eye sockets.
As you can see by the specimen right here, this particular mosasaurus would have been about 24 feet long. Now I know what you're thinking. That is a pretty large creature. But mosasaurs have actually been known to go up to twice that size, 48 to even 50 plus feet long.
While we may mourn the loss of this once magnificent beast, it is a way of life. Even the mosasaur has to eat.
Millions of years after the inland sea receded, water still rushes across this great land to the form of the French River.